What's going on, guys? Mike here from Powers Carvings and Crafts, coming at you today with another video. So today we're just going to talk about some goods, some stuff I like about my pair of threes. I have three of them actually. I like this guy so much. I have three of them. I have a backup for my backup. So these are the models that I have. I have an all black S30V. I have the Silver Blade S30V, and that one has a Lynch deep carry clip on it. And I have a S35 VN1 black or a brown G10 handle, and this was the Silver Blade S35 VN, but my good friend William, he went ahead and anodized and stonewashed it for me, and he did a phenomenal job. He did awesome. I'm actually thinking about sending this guy in to him here soon to get this one done. But so today we're just going to talk about some goods I like about the pair of three. My good friend Erica over at Not Your Average EDC, she just bought her third pair of three, and she says that she doesn't really like it. She's tested it before, but she told me that I inspired her to try it again because of how hard I use mine, and she sees that on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel right here. She sees that, and it inspired her to try it again. So her experiences were a little varied because she had S110V and Maximate, and both those steels are kind of brittle and less tough. So she got one in S35, which is exactly this one, but she got the black blade. But just some goods that I really like about this knife. First of all, they're extremely smooth. I haven't had I tightened this one down really hard, so I say that now it's not smooth. But they're extremely smooth. They're really nice knives. Extremely easy to get out of the pocket. They're great for work. I use them for work all the time. They actually hold a really decent edge. That's Spyderco in general. Spyderco heat treats their knives very nicely. Not too brittle, not too tough, you know, right in the middle of the road. Chester, come say hi to people. Come here. Come on. Come on. Yeah. This is Chester, everybody. This is my kitty cat. But yeah, Chester likes knives too. So as far as like how good of a knife is it, how tough is it, everyone's always worried about the tip strength. I am not a big prier. I don't really pry with my knives, but I have pried with paramilitary 2s and pair 3s, and they have always been good enough. You know, I haven't broken a tip off of one yet, you know, knock on wood. But extremely thin behind the edge, not extremely, but I would say it's like right at the largest thickness behind the edge before it gets too thick behind the edge. Extremely slicey, cuts very well, sharpens up extremely quickly. I love that high full flat grind. And one thing I like about this more than the paramilitary 2, and why I would recommend this over the paramilitary 2, is I feel like because it's stubbier, I feel like it's got a beefier tip on it, just a little bit beefier tip. It doesn't have any more distal taper than paramilitary 2. It literally is like if you cut a paramilitary 2 at this length and then sharpened it, that's what this would be. So it does have a little bit more thickness at the tip. That tip's very good, very sticky sharp, almost like a cat claw. Cody over at Wrangler Star, he talks about how the tip of it is really sticky, like a cat's claw, and he's right about that. I've sharpened this one many times, and I'm not the best sharpener, and you know, I'll round a tip every now and again, but it's still very sticky sharp. Really good for pulling out splinters. Really good for getting under. I will actually use this to, like, let's say there's like a sticker on a product, I'll use this and get underneath of it because of how thin that tip is and pull that sticker up so it doesn't rip off there. But compression lock, cannot beat that compression lock. And one more thing I liked about this that I wish they would do for the paramilitary too is that the stop pin right there, that guy, if it would focus on the knife and not my hand, that stop pin on the paramilitary too, come on Michael, it is a screw. This one it is pinned, so you just have the two screws, the pivot screw and the pillar screw back here, and then that's just a pin right there. I do like that construction. Full stainless steel liners, a very generous lanyard hole, and that finish is very durable too. If you like a knife, what, Rambo? Rambo, you want to come say hi too? Rambo, Rambo, come here. Rambo doesn't want to come say hi. Sorry about that, guys. My wife called me, so I had to pause the video because she's the boss, and if I don't answer her phone calls, I get beat. So what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted is stainless steel liners, generous lanyard hole, great finish on the pocket clip, and a fantastic finish on the knife too. So that finish has been through a lot. My Spyderco Paramilitary 2, the first one I ever got, my wife got it for me whenever we were dating, and I had that throughout the entire time I was in the military, and it's none the worse for wear. I mean, there's a couple scratches on it, but really you have to like scrape this thing hard against metal or against a sharpening stone or whatever to really wear that that finish off of there. This is the one I predominantly use though. This is the S35VN. This is because I haven't really used S35 a lot, so I wanted to try it out, and it's actually been fairly amazing. Something I do with all of my Spydercos is I put a little sharpening choil in there. I have that on all of them. I have it on my paramilitary 2s as well. But yeah, this is just a great all-around knife. Great for work. No matter what line of work you're in, this is great as long as you carry something to mitigate prying with this. Carry a Swiss Army knife or a Leatherman or not Gerber, and not some bull crap fake multi-tool. Swiss Army or Victorinox or Leatherman, you'll be good. You won't have to pry with this thing. But this thing functions very well as a knife. I've used it in the field in the military. I've used it in the field while I was bushcrafting and camping, hiking, fishing, and I've also used it in the field as a plumber, and before that I was a mechanic. I used this, not exactly this model, but mostly this guy. I used it a hell of a lot, and it is fantastic. And I'm going to take a token from Erica at Not Your Average EDC, and I'm going to tell you guys to use your fucking shit. We'll catch you on the next one.